The old house stood on a hill. It overlooked the town. Its weathered facade and creaky wooden beams told tales of a bygone era. The house had seen generations come and go, each leaving behind whispers of their lives. People said it was haunted. They told stories. Stories of ghostly apparitions and eerie sounds that echoed through the night. The townsfolk would gather around, sharing these tales with a mix of fear and excitement. Whispers traveled on the wind. The wind carried secrets, murmuring through the trees and around the corners of the old house. It was as if the very air was alive with the voices of the past. Doors creaked open, then slammed shut. Lights flickered. The house seemed to have a life of its own, reacting to the presence of those who dared to enter. It was both inviting and intimidating. Shadows danced in the moonlight. They moved with a rhythm as if performing an ancient ritual. The moonlight cast an ethereal glow, adding to the house's mystique. But something wasn't quite right. There was an underlying sense of mischief, a playful energy that contradicted the house's eerie reputation. The house didn't feel scary, it felt mischievous. It was as if the spirits within were more interested in playing tricks than causing harm. There was a lightness to the air, a sense of playfulness. The atmosphere was almost inviting, as if the house wanted to share its secrets with those who were brave enough to listen. This wasn't a place of fear. It was a place of wonder and curiosity. The house seemed to welcome those who approached with an open heart. It was a place of secrets, happy secrets. The new family arrived and they were nervous. They'd heard the stories, but they were drawn to the house's charm. They had heard the stories, but they were brave. They stepped inside. The house welcomed them. A floorboard creaked, a curtain fluttered. It was as if the house was greeting them in its own unique way. The family held their breath, but nothing bad happened. They started to unpack. The youngest child giggled. Her laughter echoed through the halls, blending with the whispers of the past. "This house is funny," she said. Her parents smiled. They felt a sense of relief, hoping that the house's playful nature would bring them joy. They hoped she was right. They wanted to believe that the house held more than just secrets. It held the promise of new beginnings. The adventure was just beginning. The house had many stories to tell, and the family was ready to listen. They were about to embark on a journey filled with mystery, laughter, and perhaps a few playful tricks. The spirit of the house was a playful one, a whimsical presence that seemed to dance through the rooms and hallways. It wasn't a scary ghost, not at all. Instead, it brought a sense of wonder and curiosity to the family who lived there. It was a mischievous sprite, a giggling imp, a joyful jester. Its presence was always felt in the light-hearted pranks it played. It loved to play harmless pranks. It hid keys in the most unexpected places, making the family laugh as they searched. It swapped sugar for salt, turning morning coffee into a surprising adventure. The family would chuckle at the mix-ups. It made the floorboards sing with every step, creating a symphony of creaks and groans that added character to the home. The family at first was startled by these playful antics. They wondered what was happening in their seemingly ordinary home. Where did the keys go? They would ask, searching high and low, only to find them in the most peculiar spots. Why did the tea taste so strange? They would laugh, realizing the sprite had swapped the sugar for salt once again, but the spirit meant no harm. It was a gentle reminder that life is full of surprises and joy. Its pranks were filled with laughter, not fear. The children especially felt it. They sensed the playful energy and embraced it, turning every day into a new adventure. A presence unseen felt. It was as if the house itself was alive, sharing in their joy and laughter. They would giggle at the unexpected occurrences, sensing a kindred spirit in the playful energy around them. The house had become a part of their family. The house was no longer just a house, it was alive with memories, laughter, and the gentle spirit that made it a true home. One afternoon, Mr. Thompson, the father, couldn't find his spectacles. He searched high and low, but they were gone. Vanished. He checked his desk, his bedside table, even the refrigerator. He grumbled good-naturedly about things disappearing. Suddenly, he heard a soft giggle. It seemed to come from the old grandfather clock in the corner. He walked towards it, puzzled, and there, perched on the pendulum, were his spectacles. He couldn't help but laugh. It was then he started to suspect. This was no ordinary haunting. This was something else, something wonderful. Section 4. The day the music danced. One day music filled the house. It swirled and danced, a joyous melody that seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere at once. The family stopped what they were doing, captivated. The children, eyes wide with wonder, twirled and swayed to the unseen orchestra. Mrs. Thompson, the mother, felt a warmth spread through her. This wasn't a haunted house, she realized. It was a house filled with magic. The music swelled, filling every corner of their home, a symphony of laughter and light. It was a lullaby of joy, a serenade of happiness. Section 5. Laughter in the Shadows. As the days turned into weeks, the family learned to live with the playful spirit. They would leave out small trinkets, toys, and even sweets, and wake to find them rearranged in amusing ways. The spirit, in turn, seemed delighted by their acceptance. The children would often erupt in giggles, their laughter echoing through the house, a testament to the joy the spirit brought. The house was no longer a place of whispers and shadows. It was a place of laughter, its heart beating with warmth and merriment. Section 6. A bond of merriment. The spirit, once a mischievous secret, became a part of the family. They talked about it openly, shared stories of its pranks, and even included it in their celebrations. The house was alive with their shared joy. One evening, during a family game night, a gust of unseen wind blew through the room, scattering the game pieces. The children shrieked with laughter, their parents joining in. Even the spirit seemed to chuckle, the air shimmering with its delight. Section 7. The House of Joyful Echoes. The house on the hill was no longer considered haunted. Once a place of eerie whispers and unsettling creaks, it had transformed into a beacon of happiness and warmth. The community's perception had shifted dramatically. It was known as the House of Laughter, the House of Joy. The once silent halls now echoed with the sounds of children's giggles and playful banter. The transformation was nothing short of magical. The playful spirit, once feared, was now loved. It had become a cherished part of the family, a whimsical presence that brought them closer together. The spirit's antics were now seen as endearing rather than frightening. It had become a part of their story, a testament to the fact that sometimes the things that go bump in the night are just looking for someone to play with. The family learned to embrace the unexpected joys that the spirit brought into their lives. The family, forever changed by the spirit's presence, embraced the extraordinary. They found that their lives were richer and more vibrant with the spirit's playful energy. It was a reminder that life is full of surprises. They learned that a house is more than just bricks and mortar. It's a living, breathing entity that holds the essence of those who inhabit it. The spirit had taught them to see their home in a new light. It's about the love, the laughter, and the memories that fill its walls. The house had become a sanctuary of joy, a place where every corner held a story, every room echoed with laughter. And sometimes it's about the mischievous spirits who remind us that life is too short to be anything but joyful. The House of Joyful Echoes stood as a testament to the power of love, laughter, and the unexpected magic that life can bring.